Day 1, 2021, 364 days to go. What happened to the Happy New Year message? Wasn't a very happy year last year for a lot of people, so I'm coming out here on day 1 and I am looking for leaders and managers, entrepreneurs and solopreneurs here on LinkedIn that have the courage, that are brave enough to say, 2020 kicked my butt. 2020 almost took me out. 2020 showed me that when the next crisis comes down the river, I'm not going to make it. I'm looking for leaders and managers to empower and train to deal with the next crisis that's coming. Because COVID was in the risk lane. It was just the risk. It wasn't designed to do the damage that it did. It was a risk that created issues. We haven't even dealt with the lane where it was designed to do it, the threat lane. So if 2020 kicked your butt and identify that you don't have the skills and experience to deal with crisis, I'm putting together a 12-week program over 3 months to give you those skills. Because those of you that took a hit in confidence, took a hit financially, took a hit in your leadership pride, and you realize you didn't have the skills that you've been talking about when the push came to shove, I want to make sure you don't feel like that again. Who am I to say that? So I'm Dion Jensen. I'm the author of Crisis Leadership that trended at #1 on LinkedIn during COVID. Within 24 hours, we were the main people during COVID here on LinkedIn talking about what to do in the first 30 days of crisis. My own Prime Minister and other Prime Ministers around the world who had seen it were quoting my work. Emergency managers and emergency managers were quoting my work. So we have the credibility to teach about crisis. I'm also this decade's first Goldcast speaker with over 1.5 million views. That means I know how to speak. And I'm also the founder of the Line Academy, where I actually teach other people how to become authors and speakers and mentors and coaches and trainers. And what happened during 2020 is I mentored and coached so many leaders and managers and professionals like you on LinkedIn that had nowhere else to go. And they came to me for 3 reasons. 1, they had no idea what to do when COVID hit. There was no data. It was unprecedented. So they came to us to figure out what to do. And that's why Crisis Leadership, our ebook series, is split into 3. Survival, regaining initiative, and taking advantage. So we help that first group, we show them exactly what to do, what to say, what to post, how to communicate. The river, the rock, and the eagle. Get across the river, set up, get operational quickly. JV partner, diversify skills, experience, and industry. That was group 1. Group 2 thought they had the skills and experience, but when all the pressure of COVID and everything came crashing down, they found out that no one had read the SOPs, they didn't have the relationship with the people they thought they had because they couldn't manage them remotely, and they did not have an understanding of who was essential in their business. The essential worker term blew up in a lot of people's faces because it was all titles and status that they kept on staff. They didn't realize it was the little guy holding everything together. And the last group of people just didn't have the mental skills to deal with the pressure and stress. And they didn't want to let anyone else know they were struggling because they were leaders. They were managers. Because vulnerability in leadership has no place in crisis. If there's blood in the water in your business, the sharks will come. Don't believe me? Look at all the other businesses that were snaffled up by the bigger businesses. So I'm putting together a 12-week mentoring program for leaders, managers, and professionals here on LinkedIn. And if you're an entrepreneur or solopreneur, if you don't have your products and services online as an online course and online academy, it's going to be very tough this year. So if you're a leader or manager and you have the courage to say that 2020 kicked your butt, or if you're an entrepreneur or solopreneur and you don't have your products and services online, then click the link below, fill out the survey and see if this is worth you coming in to have a look.